good evening, guys, gals. Ted from Pewview Farms here. It is Wednesday evening, May something, and just coming out here really quick. The chores have obviously been done. It's about 8:30 in the evening right now, and just making a run around, checking on everybody, making sure everything's all good to go. We've had some gorgeous weather here, drier weather, let's put it that way. We still have, as you guys can see, a little bit of mud here and there. A lot of mud in some spots. But just giving you guys a quick update. It's been a while since I talked to y'all, and just wanted to give you guys a really quick update. Okay, we'll start off. There's probably like 12 different things I need to share. All right, first, no calves. Yeah, they're working on it. My record books suck, so no calves, or the bull just didn't want to take care of business when he came here. So, but there is definitely some cows. You can see her right there. We'll just kind of do a little bit of zoomage on her. She's starting to bag up pretty good. There's another one right there that's starting to bag up pretty good. And then there's one out there starting to bag up pretty good. So they're definitely all starting to bag up. So calves someday soon here on Pewview Farms. Okay, we'll say hello to Snowball, our sick cow. I honestly don't want to know. Say that he is sick still. He has been acting a hell of a lot better. But like I said, we're going to keep him in here because we are graining him every day. This is our butcher's steer, so we're just feeding him the best that we can. And it's a lot easier when he's not with everyone else. So he got plenty. We keep a nice old good round bale right here for him. And yeah, it's a pretty nice hay, actually. And get him his grain twice a day. So cows looking good. 2 more weeks is my planned tentative date to ship these guys across the street. The pastures across the street are looking absolutely wonderful right now. So 2 more weeks, we're going to ship them across. Let's see. As you guys can see, there's a little piece of plastic there on the Kubota. No, we have not put a window in it yet. Pure laziness? No. We've been very busy doing a lot of other things and trying to, maintain lawns. I was able to get my sister's lawn mowed last night. Just waiting for stuff to dry out enough. Okay. Big D and Nitro. Big D, say hello, buddy. What up, bubbas? What are you guys doing? You guys snore pretty loud. That's for sure. You guys snore. That Big D, and then there's Nitro. These guys are getting big. These guys are getting very big. Okay, I'll show you guys this. You can hear? Yes, we finally got our pigs. Yes, we did not get little pigs. These guys were over 100 pounds. If I dare guess, they are in between 125 and 150, I would say. It was just a really good deal. Normally, we don't do it that way. Normally, we get our pigs at 8 weeks old. And we go from there. But I was able to get an early butcher date for August, so... And if I'm not mistaken, I believe we already have 2 of the pigs sold. So I think that'll work out pretty good for us getting these guys sold. So we got our 4 pigs. They're doing well. You guys are doing good too. These guys are getting really, really close to being ready to get let out outside. And as soon as the 2 weeks is done and we ship the moms across the street, these 2 guys are going to be able to frolic outside with the steer and the bulls. I don't know if you guys can see really quick. We got all the chickens right here. We have no more broilers. It is working better?
Yeah. I can take the hitting.
Yeah, quick story. Our first bird, we're only doing 3 birds today because that's all I got. First bird, he didn't have any gloves, and he said it felt like it beat with the belt. Brings back childhood memories, right, Bob?
Yep.
So, but this seems to be really working, and I'm actually kind of impressed. All the mess is centralized into one area. It's working really good, but tell you what, for a little redneck deal, this thing works pretty damn good. So, my neighbor here, he's a taxidermist, and he's very familiar with the butchering and all this kind of stuff. So, he was gracious enough to give me a hand to help me out. So, you know, guys, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So. Does it hurt when it hits your hands now or no? No? It does work pretty damn good. So all these machines and reflectors move. Sunday morning, my neighbor came up and we butchered the 3 broilers. They were a little extra bigger than what we normally want, but did well. Had a homemade chicken feather plucker that he made, and I'll throw a little bit of raw footage of that in here. But these are our layers, guys. Our layers are getting really big, and I expect here within a couple months, these guys are going to start giving us some eggs. So, chickens are doing great. So, all in all, everything's really, really good here on the farm. Today, I went and got the cultipacker and went across the street with a cultipacker and thought that it would take care of the ruts that I made over in the pasture, and it did not. Our ground dried out just a little too much already over there, so it didn't work out that well. So say hello, big ball. But yeah, she's one of them that's about ready. Like I said, you know, she's really starting to bag up. Like I said, there's 4 of them right now that their bags are really starting to get pretty taut. So, well, we'll be expecting calves here pretty soon, I hope. Okay, one last bit for the night. Just wanted to show you guys the difference of me blocking off the pasture over here and not letting these guys in there. Like I said, they're punching everything to hell, basically because it's just the weather we've been having. And now it's supposed to start raining tomorrow afternoon, and it does sound like it's going to be raining all the way through Sunday. So we're going to get that wet, moist weather again, and we're going to get that wet, moist ground again. So everything's going to be saturated. So we just got a little bit of a tease, a little bit of dry weather, enough to get out there and mow the lawns and take care of a couple of other things. But I'm just going to show you really quick. You guys can see the temporary fence that I ran down through here. They don't have a really big area. I would call this almost an acre. I would say what they do have here is an acre. So there is plenty of room, and there's plenty of shade up here in the lean-to and those trees if they need. But you can see the difference in the grass. The grass is starting to take through here. I ran the cultipacker through here once. This is too wet. I almost got the tractor buried in 4-wheel drive with the cultipacker trying to get in through here. I thought I'd be able to get in here with the cultipacker and, you know, just level off the hoof prints. You know, just make things a little bit more smoother, and it was a big no-go. Like I said, our ground is still very, very saturated, so kind of a bummer. I've been really excited, looking forward to using this calf only area, and it just hasn't happened yet. It will eventually. You know, like I said, a week ago, she did not have that bag, and her hip bones are starting to get lax pretty good, so she is starting to fill out. I just hate waiting, and I kind of feel like a jackass, to be honest with you, because I personally, honestly thought that we were going to have calves again the first or second week of April, and totally messed up on my dates when I put the bull in, and probably the bull when he was in too may not taken care of everything. That's another story for another time, but I'll give you guys that story in another video. But I don't know. It's been a while. I haven't talked to you guys. I kind of feel like I should start, taking a little more initiative in my videos and start making a little bit better edited videos instead of me just rambling on and on and on. But just a really quick update. I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Just been really busy. We work till dark here every night just trying to get stuff done when the weather's decent like today. So, that being said, guys, I hope you guys had a wonderful Wednesday day. And I look forward to talking to y'all real soon. Okay, as you guys can kind of see, this was rutted up pretty good. Basically, I spent a good hour over here running this over with the tractor and the cultipacker. You guys can see, I thought the cultipacker would be heavy enough to take these ruts and kind of fan them out and fill in the voids. No, it did not work like I had thought it would. I've used a cultipacker on this pasture before, and it actually chewed up clumps of shit and everything else, and that did not work this time. And I think the last cultipacker I used, the teeth on the coulter wheels were kind of serrated, so they actually chewed up stuff a little bit. This cultipacker that I used today, just had a dull flat edge. Basically, it just reminded me of a roller with grooves. But I thought it would be heavy enough to get this down, so we just ran over it a bunch with the tractor, trying to push the ruts in, and I think it'll be all right. I did throw some seed down throughout here because I knew I was going to be messing around this area. So there is a little bit of white clover and a pasture blend grass seed that I broadcasted throughout here. So it should have a little bit of seed to soil contact. So hopefully this will take over and get a little good germination before the cows come over here. But as you guys can see, we're getting some really good grass here in the pasture. So like I said, 2 weeks. Yep. 2 weeks we will get these guys over here and start rotating the pastures over here. So okay, a couple other updates too. I keep forgetting. I'm trying to give you guys basically everything that's been going on, everything that I've privied you guys to knowledge wise. The Ford 5610, the fuel tank was not an issue. The tank has no leaks in it, so it was loose connections that I attribute the fuel lossage. So that had been cleaned up, and I have spray painted that factory Ford blue, and just waiting for a gentleman. He's coming Saturday morning. He's going to do the wiring for the ignition and get all the wiring ready to go for the lights for me. And once that's done Saturday, I'll be able to start putting everything back together on that. So that is ready to go. The skid steer, the gentleman called me 2 nights ago, and he hasn't had a chance to work on it much, but it was just a 16-inch hydraulic hose off of the pump. It was one of your main hoses. That's the reason why we lost so much hydraulic fluid all at one time. Was a little bit of a bugger to get to, he said, but he got it, and so he's going to get that fixed up for us, and that'll be back. So the skid steer was not a major issue, and I'm glad we took it somewhere. I don't have enough time. I wish I had 10 more of me running around doing a couple of odds and ends, but didn't happen like that. So, trying to think what else. That was about it, I think. Yep, skid steer tractor, pretty much all good, 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 good. So, all right, guys. That being said, I look forward to talking to y'all real soon.